honestly, the biggest trading partners in the world are China and the United States. And the fact is, we can't ignore that. We need to be working together in some way, partnership, but in an honest, I think, in direct way, so that we can continue to build our economies and continue to, bring some prosperity to the world, but also in particular to our countries.
There's no question that anytime you get the U.S. president and the Chinese president together, it's good news. We, the global community, need more of that. The reason that I think it's particularly important now goes back to that whole idea again of the U.S. has really set up a very unstable international situation. Right now, the world is looking for a successful visit, and President Trump can be sure to deliver that if he wants to.
I mean, I just sense a real sincere desire to see the relationship between China and the U.S. at a governmental level and also at a business level, to see that improving. I think there is this recognition that we are better together. That's sort of a saying that we like to use, but I think it's very appropriate in this case that if we can work together, recognizing there are going to be these differences, but if we can work together, we'll both be better off, and I very much believe the whole world will be better off.
Are certainly appreciative of the efforts by the two governments to deal with their outstanding issues through dialogue, and we encourage them to keep up with the track of dialogue in order to resolve any differences that they may have. The United States and China are two of the main economic powerhouses of the world, and any way that they can deal with any of their differences in economic policies would be beneficial for the world as a whole.
So I think that it's very good. We are now living in a world where most countries are interconnected with each other economically. This means that the price of conflict, even economic conflict, is much higher than it used to be in the past. So indeed, the fact that we are still seeing each other despite certain disagreements is also related to the fact that we are interconnected, and we should recognize that.
Between President Xi Jinping and President Donald Trump is quite important, because one, it demonstrates that the two leaders take the relationship between the US and China seriously, and they are committed to making it work not only for them as countries, but for the world at large. From a global south perspective, China and the US are the anchor of the global economy. They control more than 40% of the global GDP, and the decisions they make have serious repercussions on countries like South Africa and the broader global south. So they will be watching and hoping for a positive outcome from these talks.